Hello and welcome to my second part of my Dynamis Let's Play. So this will be the second segment of my video, explaining a little bit about time extensions, best way to find them, just me killing them in general, give you a few tips. Maybe I'll talk a little bit about the game more as time, so it's a little bit less informative, a little bit more, discussing how the game is and, stuff like that. Alright, first step is getting my sheep ready. So I got the sheep there, I've got my monster gloves on, my Twilight set. Monster gloves add an extra level onto your pet regardless of beast affinity merits. Actually it's probably a good idea for me to go over that in a little bit. Okay, so get your sheep out and then put on your jig. The jig gives you a sneak invisible for a short amount of time. It's basically essential for getting around Dynamis. Right, yeah, if you're not sub dancer or have any sort you want to sneak and invis, but if you're not sub dancer it's going to be a bit hard. Right, first I'm going to start with the 20-minute time extension, since from the entrance of Qufim I can find it straight away. There you go. So you come up with your list on your left there and scroll all the way down to the bottom. This is how I do it. Right, come on to the bottom. Your first set is the Uguardos. They are, the manifest icons are the time extensions, but the avatar icon idol is, and that will pop up as a single line, so it pops out pretty easily, so you can pretty much see that straight away. There's a time extension, there's the aforementioned image, that's the quadrant one, that's the one. Outside that, after you go up a little bit further, you have the goblins, I think it is next. Yeah, there's the goblins. Goblin statue appears on one line, so that pops out really fast. And then you have the War Chief tombstone, again that's on two lines, there's the fake ones there. Anyway, the avatar image, I'll track that. So you click on that, and you press track. Again, if you're on FIFA something, you just have to look around each perspective mobs, working your way up. Thankfully for this zone, they're all together, so literally you can to make one circuit, you just run all the way up, and then you can run all the way down. So, Qufim definitely the easiest to get the 20-minute time extension. I've got my jig up, the triple bats. Now sneak aggro, just if you're interested. It becomes quite important when you need to reapply spectral rig. Funnily enough, the image is probably the hardest of the time extensions. It's not generally that hard, but just because it's a sneak, the mobs around it are sneak aggro, it doesn't matter what way they're facing. If they're close enough, they'll aggro. So, I may lose my sheep to it. Let's have a look. Mason, Ranger, Black Mage, stuff like that. Right. There's the image. So as you can see, there's a bard standing right next to it. I might wait a second just to see if it moves. Probably should have closed the window so you couldn't hear motorbikes running past, but hey, whatever. Right, I've cancelled sneak here so I can reapply jig. If you cancel sneak and put jig on, it'll overwrite the sneak, overwrite invisible and reapply the sneak. It won't overwrite sneak though, so if you just use it with sneak up, you'll get like it won't work. And the image is moving closer into the group of mobs, so I'm just going to chuck my sheep at it. And hope for the best. The bard aggroed pretty much instantly. Now, when this happens, you want to keep pressing fight on your avatar image or your 20-minute time extension until it's dead. By the way, using any other probability or any other command will remove your invisible straight away. Using fight will not let you lose any use it invisible or whatever, so you can literally stand right in the mobs and things. Obviously don't stand in the mobs if you've got a black mage on there, because if it casts a guard it can pretty much take you out straight away. Let's have a look. On my cool beast I have 37 seconds, so I'm probably going to just let my sheep die after this. As you see, it's I'll actually use leave and just show you the example of the mobs not chasing you. This is another reason why beast is so good. If you have a thief, you're going to have to deal with those, either sack or you're going to have to kill all of them, which is going to be difficult. And the time extensions, they move at ridiculously low pace. Anyway, here's leave. As you notice, I'll lose invisible but not sneak, so the quadas are they're not going to aggro me from normal sneak. I've lost sneak now anyway. Okay, let me just so we've got 4 seconds of cool beast. I'll wait for that to come back up before I use jig. So now we're going to go move to the 10-minute time extensions. while we're running over there, I'll go over a few bits about beast merits, what I use, what's generally the best. There's like varying ideas. I mean, you know, once you get the ideas of what each does, you pretty much, you know, do what you want. But that's what I do. I mean, I've got 2 on reward. I've noticed that my reward and recast, my pets usually stay alive all the time, so any higher than that, I don't need it. I don't think I even need those 2 in it, so you could put it into Cool Beast or Sick. Sick allows you to do more web skills more often, but it's based on TB, so again, it's not that great anyway. Cool Beast, again, it's the same as the rest. Then Group 1 is generally unexceptional. I mean, I would stick to those 3, merit them to your personal preference. I've got 4 in Sick, 4 in Cool Beast, and 2 in Reward. As for the Group 2, I have 5 in Beast Affinity. What that does, with certain mobs, they don't come out at level 99. Meaning that if you use Beast Affinity, it'll add another 2 levels onto the mob for each level you've got on there. So, for example, the sheep, I'm pretty sure it takes benefit of it, so you know, the sheep will kill it a little bit faster. Again, it's not essential. I believe Falcor comes out at level 99 anyway, so for farming dinos, it's not too bad. Outside of that, I've got Beast Healer 4. That basically adds 4 regen onto your food. It keeps your pet alive. It's really helpful, to be honest. If you get the Beast Feet +2 augmented with the EXP bonus, you gain another, like, I think it doubles the amount of regen, so, you know, 8 regen a tick or 10 regen a tick. It's pretty substantial. Yeah. Right, here I'm going to be killing the next time extension. The difference between the 10-minute ones is they're in between weaker mobs, so I may be able to use my sheep more than once here, even if it aggroes. Obviously, just don't use fight on any mobs apart from the time extensions. Don't, because obviously if you use any action on them, they'll come back and get you. If the pet uses an action on it, like AoE, like Sheep Song, then it won't affect it. Or even if you use any pet attack, it won't you know, put hate back onto you. So I could press leave now and lose this one mob, but I'm not going to. Put Jig up, and then just take this mob and the other one over to me. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm pretty sure I got 1.5 minutes on Cool Beast. It's going to take me a while to get that back up, so I'd rather just keep that mob on there, kite it about a bit. My pet, as you see, my pet HP is pretty high still. It's not going to die just yet. I could probably get another, maybe 2 or even all the time extensions with that one mob just hitting on it. If you have a pet damage taken axe or evasion axe, it's probably the time to put it on right now. I've got 2 mobs on there. That's a thief and I think it's a warrior, so they're not going to be doing any AoEs to take off my sneak and viz. That's definitely one thing you need to look out for. If you have a white mage or a red mage or a black mage on there, they could throw any AoE on your pet and it could hit you as well, removing your sneak and viz. And then if you're in the middle of mobs, you're going to get a ton of aggro, and depending on how many there are, you may die. I'll actually aggro a load of mobs in a second to show you how another way of dealing with it, but I'll do that after this. I'll probably do it with the goblins because they're not too bad, as long as it's not like a ranger or something, but that's only because they don't run with you. Right, so here we go, Avatar Idol, so the 10-minute one. Again, I think I'm going to get this one without aggro and anything else. Yeah, as you see, still spamming fight onto it. Pretty good. One more hit and it should be dead. I probably should be using my haste plus 5% helm for my pet, but I'm not too fussed about that. Okay, it's dead. That's great. So now I press heal. I'm just making sure I'm outside the mobs because I'll use invisible as I use heal. There we go. Now the pet's coming with me. I still got my 2 quadders on me. Right. So let's show you how to deal with aggro if you, like, in this situation. It does happen. I mean, sometimes you're caught with like sneak and viz dropping and you can't put it up in time. Oh, I need to find the goblin statue for here, sentry. You see that? Oh no, the smithy. He's probably a link with the hitman, but still, I'll show you. Right, just say I use reward by accident, and oops, I aggroed that goblin. Time extension's here, and I've aggroed the time extension. Right. So I attack the time extension, right? So I'm attacking that. If I use Sheep Song, regardless of what mob it's facing, it'll now what's happened is the smithy has got hate on the sheep, but it hasn't got hate on you because you haven't performed an action on it. So when I use leave later on, because I'm probably going to get both of the mobs now with this sheep rather than risk my Falcor. Actually, I'll dismiss it here and use my Falcor for the last one. I'll kill anything that links onto it. There you go. So just keep spamming fight. There may be a chance that my pet might die here. He is actually taking a lot of damage. Should be able to kill the statue in time though. One more hit. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my sheep to these. But I should be able to get the statue just in time. Oh damn it! Like 1%. They didn't die. Come on. Anyway, there we go. Statue is dead. There's my last. Well, my next last one. Oh, there we go. Just watch now. Pet dies, Smithy isn't chasing me, Quadivers aren't chasing me, I'm safe. And now I need to get the last mob. I'm going to use my Falcor this time, because if I use my sheep, I'm not going to have it for my Falcor for like another 5 minutes or so, because of the recast and cool beast. So I'm going to use my Falcor for the last one. If I'm unlucky and get some aggro, then I'm going to have to deal with it, but look, it's a pretty clean pull. I'm gonna aggro it just so I can pull it fast. Okay, that eyes lighting up will show you. I'm gonna come over here. It's pretty safe here. And cool beast. This is the last time extension, so that's pretty much it for going over the time extensions in Dynamis Qufim. I'll next time I do Boo Boo, I'll go over those and hopefully, you know, just cover it for you. I mean, they're pretty easy. It's pretty general. If you're thief, there's a little bit more, you know, skill involved and a little bit more timing your pulls and things like that. But that stuff, I'm sure you can work out yourself. Anyway, that's it really. Thanks for watching. This might be my second Let's Play video. I hope it's been a little bit more informative than the first one, and at least you had something to watch this time. Thanks again for doing that. Now I'm going to go off and start farming some money. And I'll be doing a couple of videos of those, I think, just to show you, probably first to show you farming, and then the second one to show you competitive farming.